Well, Jeremy, in just 2 days, voters will decide who they want to represent them in the U.S. Senate. Will it be Oz or Fetterman? And although it is just the midterm elections, it will paint a picture. The outcome will show where Pennsylvanians stand. Now, to capture the attention of those voters who are still undecided, both candidates held events here in the Commonwealth today. Early this morning, Lieutenant Governor John Fetterman took questions from State Representative Patty Kim in a sit-down Q&A in Harrisburg. The Democrat spoke about hot-button issues like the legalization of marijuana.
I don't think anybody's life should be damaged for the entire duration of their lives for just using a plant that is legal in a lot of different states all across the country.
Abortion, gun violence.
We're the only candidate in the race that has had actual hands-on experience fighting against gun violence and crime here in my community.
And his role on the Board of Pardons and the importance of offering second chances to nonviolent offenders.
A better citizen, a better parent,
Yes.
being able to get a better job.
And on a personal note, he spoke openly about his stroke.
It was very scary for our young children, too, to see that kind of a situation.
A situation, he says, that has made him the subject of ridicule and mockery.
I've always said that I hope anyone that's had the kind of health challenge in their lives would have ever had a doctor in their life kind of saying that you're not fit to serve or you're not able to work.
But in light of that, he says it's made him a better person and politician.
I just fundamentally believe that if the health care was there to save my life, it should be for any person.
About 2 hours away, Dr. Mehmet Oz hosted a roundtable in Philadelphia. Guest speakers included Senator Susan Collins of Maine and U.S. Representative Brian Fitzpatrick of Pennsylvania.
I hear the same basic story. They're worried about the jobs and they're worried about the security of what they're currently engaged in.
Oz and his guests spent most of the time speaking about the current state of the economy, jobs, and higher education.
Will it be college, which doesn't today afford them a clear path to be able to pay off their debts? Are there trade opportunities?
Oz also questioned responsibility at the federal level.
What is it that we need to do at the federal level to give job creators confidence they continue to grow our economy?
And both candidates will continue making the rounds tomorrow. Oz will be in Lebanon County and Fetterman will be in Pittsburgh. And for the two gentlemen running for governor, Mastriano is planning to be in Bucks County tomorrow and Shapiro will be in Philadelphia. For now, at the Capitol, Amber Gerard, WGAL News 8.